guys, it's Kimberly and today we are going to be doing a little review and very mini haul of some things that I picked up on Black Friday. So this is what I picked up on Black Friday from Colourpop. I picked up two things that I just really caught my eye, and I like that Colourpop does a lot of bundles. Even when it's not Black Friday, they have like different vaults and bundles and like the big lippy box and all that kind of stuff. So I just love that about Colourpop, and especially because they are such an affordable brand. So on Black Friday, even a little bit more of a deal, I picked up two of their like vault bundle-esque situations. The first thing I picked up is this box right here called Dreamery. It actually has like a plastic sleeve over it, so I'm just gonna take that off. Really like thick plastic. It's nice, but I feel like it's giving a lot of like reflection. So this is it right here. It's got the foil letters, and this is a Super Shock Shadow Volt. And then I also picked up the little roll of eyeliners that they had. So super fun, just two things, but they both come with a lot of products inside. And yeah, I'm excited to just like get into it. So the first thing being the Super Shock Shadow Volt. This cost me $32 and it has 9 different Super Shock shadows inside, which I thought was so fun. If you haven't seen, I just recently did the review on the Raw Beauty Christie x Colourpop at Forest Sight collection. So beautiful, and that has been the first time in a long time I've had a Super Shock shadow, because I had them like years and years ago, but they're so like crusty and old and not good anymore. But I forgot how much I love them. So I was very excited to get my hands on some more Super Shock shadows. And like I said, there's 9 colors here, so we're just gonna go through them all, and I'm gonna swatch them all down my arms, and then we will pick one to put on my eyes because I have nothing on my lid right now, just a little eyeshadow in the crease. So let's start from top left corner, and we're just gonna make our way down. First one we have right here is this like pearly white shade with some like blue and pink shimmer, it looks like, and this is called Ice Dream. So pretty and really soft, just like all of the Super Shock shadows are. And let's do a little swatch. Yeah, that is really pretty. I don't know if it's going to blow it out on camera. It's not super solid, it's more of a topper kind of a formula, and it is just really pearly with tons of purpley, pinky, and blue sparkle throughout the whole thing. Really pretty. I feel like this one could definitely lean different directions depending what you layered it over top of. And number 2, we have this shade, and it is called Frog, which is a weird name. It is like a baby pink with some shimmer through it. So let's see what that looks like. That one's really pretty. It's very like, yeah, it's just a very shimmery, packed baby pink, which I feel like, again, could go with a lot of different looks and just add some light to the eye. Really, really pretty. I love the texture of a Super Shock shadow. If you don't know, they come in these little individual pots. You don't get them in palettes because they need to be tightened back up and like really sealed in there, because it's more of like a wet texture. It's not like a mousse or a jelly. It definitely stays together like a powder, but it definitely feels a little bit more wet, and once they dry out, they don't get the same effect. This next one is called Catitude, but they are really, really pretty, unlike any other like shadow, and I absolutely love them. This is more of like a light gold kind of a color, and when you swatch it, it's almost like a little bit like of a champagne-y kind of a gold. Again, really, really pretty. I feel like you get a good variety in this set too, which is why I really liked it. And then first one in the second row is called a Lightning Bug, and this one's more of like a coppery kind of a color. Yeah, that one feels really wet. Look at how intense that is on the tip of my finger. Yeah, and as you can see, the first 3 were like really, really light shades, which is beautiful. Inner corner, or if you really want a bright lid, but they also come in very pigmented shades, just like this one, Lightning Bug. Really pretty. It like reminds me of a campfire. It reminds me of just like, it's just very fiery and lively, and reminds me of like a summer night. So I love that one. Then next up we have Soltaire. Soltaire, is that what that would be? Soltaire. Really pretty shade as well. This one's kind of hard to describe. It's like a taupey mauve color. I don't even know. I don't even know how you describe that, but again, that one definitely has way more pigment than the top three do. Really beautiful color, which is why I love, again, like I said, that there's so much variety in these, because you kind of have like the toppery, just like shimmery ones, you have the more pigmented ones, you have a variety of cool and warm undertones. This one's more of like a plummy burgundy color, and this one is called Set to Stun. Let's see what we get with that one. Oh yeah, definitely more, it's almost even more like pulse, like pinky red when you swatch it out. It looks a little more purple in the pot, but a little bit more pinky red in the swatch. Really pretty color though, love that. So that was it for the second row, and now on to the third row. We have a really interesting one here that I'm excited about, and this one is called Moonwalk, and it is like a green color. So that's awesome. Let's see how this one swatches. I hope it has a lot of pigment to it. Ooh, as I swirl it around, I can see that there's like a duochrome of red. See, as I move my finger, it shifts. So that's really cool. Yeah, that's very pretty. It definitely has pigment, but it's hard to tell in the camera because it's shifting to that red. So I feel like depending on how the light hits it, it kind of blends in certain areas. But yeah, that's really interesting. It's like a green-red shift. Very cool. And then next we have this shade called Dream Lover. And that's a, whoa, that looks nothing on camera like it does in person. In person, it is like a royal purple with like blue shimmer shift, but I feel like it's picking up, I don't know, a lot more of the shift on camera than it is in person. But yeah, look at that. So cool. I feel like this one's gonna be my favorite. Yeah, oh, I love that. Oh my gosh, it almost, I don't know, it's hard to tell in my viewfinder. Sometimes when I put things on my computer and it's so much bigger than the little viewfinder I have, I'm like, oh, I'm describing things way wrong. They look so different to me. But it almost looks like at certain angles it like pulls red. I don't know, very, very interesting. That's a cool color. That definitely reflects very different depending on how you're looking at it. And then lastly, we have the shade DGAF. Really pretty, like a brick kind of a shade. Really interesting. Pretty, and then let's give that one a swatch. That is very, very pigmented, and probably, it has gold shimmer throughout it all, but it is like the least reflective of all the shades. But that's my terrible swatch job. We've got all of these down there, but they're all really pretty, and they all have that exact same kind of wet texture. Really, really nice to work with. I absolutely love it. I think we're gonna go with, let's see. I think I'm gonna go with Soltaire on my eyes. So let's zoom you guys in and I will apply it to my eyes so you guys can get a feel for how it looks on the lid adjacent to some other matte shadows. So let's zoom you in. Okay, so I just have some like one size Visionary palette on my eyes right now. Just some neutral matte shadows in the crease. And we're gonna go in with this shade right here and just put that with my finger all over the lid. With these kinds of shadows, my finger is definitely my favorite way to go. I don't really like using a brush with them. You can, I just think that they get the full effect with your finger. Like, look at how pretty that is. It's very just wet looking and reflective. I really love it. Nice. Very, very easy to use, very fun. I don't know, I feel like they're so pretty and so easy to use, and I basically already said that. But I don't know, there's just something about these. I love the texture of them. I love just using my finger, and I feel like they're very, very versatile. I love a good shimmery shade, so yeah. Now I'm gonna zoom you out and we're gonna talk about these eyeliners. So next I have this eyeliner roll, and this cost me $26.60. And I gotta tell you, I haven't tested the eyeliners and I've never used a single eyeliner from Colourpop. So I don't know what the formula is like at all. I'm very excited to try it out, but I don't like this roll thing. I don't know. I saw pictures all over Instagram about this and I was very excited, but for whatever reason, I don't know why, but I was expecting it to be bigger. Like in the pictures, it looked a lot bigger, and like, look at how little this thing is. Like, I'm 5 foot. I have a small hand, and that's how big this thing is. I don't know. There's just something about it, and the material of it is like really not good. Like, they have this little twisty tie thing, and you can just, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but it is just like one piece of fabric, very thin fabric, and the edges are just like frayed, like they're fuzzy. It's not like hemmed. I don't even know. I mean, it's not a big deal, but it just looked very like, I don't know, really nice in their pictures, and when I got it in my hands, it just doesn't give me the same vibe as the photos did. So, but it's about the eyeliner that's on the inside. So when you open it up, it is this cute little roll with all those eyeliners. This comes with a dozen of their gel, I want to say, yeah, cream gel eyeliners, and in like rainbow colors, which is super fun. And I don't have all these colors in eyeliner, so I'm really hoping I like this formula. But we're just gonna go down the line, and I am just going to try and swatch all of them just a little bit on the back of the hand, and then we will put one on the eyes. So first up, we have the white shade, which is called Exit. And yes, these are twist up, which is amazing, and you can twist them back down. So that's great too. And let's see, I'm just gonna, I'll do it like this. Oh yeah, very pigmented and very creamy, like right off the bat. I didn't have to press very hard, which is good. I will say I watch Allie Dawson on YouTube. I love her videos, and she does say that she likes these eyeliners, but she does say that they are easy to break. They're very flimsy, so I'm gonna be kind of gentle with them. And I was very excited to try this formula. The next one we have here is this baby pink called Good Reef, because I wasn't able to get the ones that came with the Raw Beauty Christie collection. They just sold out so fast, so I'm happy to get my hands on these. That's really pigmented again, and a really pretty color. Ooh, wait, I'm super excited. I have a feeling they're not gonna last very long on the eyes. Sometimes when they are super creamy like this, they run a little bit and they're just not long lasting, but they're much easier to apply and give a lot of pigment. So it's like a balancing act. This next one is a peach shade called Peach Buzz. Again, same thing, very pigmented and very creamy and easy to go on. So loving that. Next we have yellow, and this is the shade Extra Frosting. It's a fun name for a yellow. Yeah, that is yellow, but it is like a very, very, very light yellow, not a super bright one, more of like a banana yellow, but again, very creamy. Then we have this really light green shade, and this is called Icebreaker. Love that name. Yeah, wow. These are all very consistent, I will say, which is great. Sometimes the fun colors, you'll get some that work great, some that don't work great, but I feel like these are all very consistent. Next we have Catsuit, which is like this emerald green color. That's kind of a fun name. You would think black would be Catsuit. Wow, look at that. So fun. Then we have this like periwinkle shade, and it is in the color Prance. The shade name Prance. Whoa, I love that. Okay, the color doesn't look accurate on my camera for whatever reason. This, to me, looks green, but no, it's like the exact same color as this. It is super, super periwinkle, and that is really pretty. I love that one. Next, we have a lavender shade called Crybaby. Again, really pretty. Oh my gosh. I love this. Then we have this like pinky purple color, and this is called Amethyst Hour. Wow. I'm like in love with these. Next we have more of this like royal kind of a purple, and this is called Piggy Bank, which is interesting because I would think of pink when I think of Piggy Bank, not purple, but wow, that's a pretty purple, dang. That is like intense. Next we have this like burgundy kind of color, and this is called Joyride. Really pretty, again, very intense. And then lastly, we have this like plum kind of color, and this one's called Charmer. So let's see what that one looks like. Really pretty, and that's definitely the darkest one. So I will say, I'm very, very pleased with the way that these look on the back of my hand. And they're just apply super easy. The one thing I think about the colored liners is a lot of times I feel like they look like nice when you swatch them, but when you put them on your eyes, they don't look colorful anymore, and they don't really like come across. So we're gonna go in with this bright royal purple on my eyes right now. I'm gonna zoom you guys in, and we are gonna see if you can tell that I have purple eyeliner on. So let's zoom you in. Okay, so let's go in with this purple called Piggy Bank, and let's put it on my waterline. Yeah, that's purple. That definitely shows up. I love that. I feel like I don't have any liners that are that like obviously colorful, and I love that. And I'm not putting much pressure at all. They glide on so easy. Wow, I absolutely love that. Very obviously purple. I am extremely pleased. Okay, so overall, I am extremely pleased with both of these items. If you're looking to try out either their liners or their shock shadows, I think both of these are great. You get a good variety and lots of them, and Colourpop is really affordable, and it makes it even more affordable when you buy in a bundle. So yeah, I do not like this roll thing. I mean, it does keep it organized, but the quality is just not great. But honestly, it doesn't even matter because $26 for 12 liners, it's like a little over $2 a liner. That's like great. And then it's like the roll's free, throw it out, keep it, do whatever you want with it, but it doesn't really matter. And these liners are bomb. I am just so impressed. And the Super Shock shadows, I already knew I liked the formula, but I'm happy to have all of these brand new shades with me, and they're just so fun, and I love them a lot. So yeah, I'm like super happy with both of these purchases. I think that they're great. And if you want to try them out, definitely do so, because honestly, these are like blowing my mind right now. In love. You will definitely see me be wearing both of these things a lot in the coming future. So yeah, I'm super happy with that. Tell me, do you guys have these things? Do you love them too? Tell me what you think about these liners, because I'm like very impressed and like a little taken back by it. So I want to know what you guys' opinions. Do you guys love them too? Do you not like them? Tell me, I wanna know. Because obviously I haven't done like the wear and tear of it. Do they break easy? Is this gonna come off my waterline in like an hour from now? That I don't know, but upon initial like impressions, in love. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!